really dominate games and slow things down if we really dedicated ourselves to the run game. It's confusing. It's confusing to see why we're not as consistent with running the ball.
He's confused. Okay, well, let me explain it for you, Coach. The reason we don't always run the ball is because if the defense is daring us to pass and they stack the box and we run it anyway, usually this happens. Or this happens. Then your second year QB is in the third and long situation, which you obviously want to avoid. I don't understand what about that simple concept is confusing to you. If the defense is daring you to pass, you have to make them pay for that choice. You have to make them, the term pick your poison. If they decide we're going to stop the run no matter what, then you have to make them pay. You have to make them pay.
All I know is when they ran to the left, it worked. When they ran to the left, it freaking worked. They expect you to go. Who freaking cares if they expect you to go to the left?
Now, Grant Cohn's just a comedian. He's not doing football. But this guy presumably is a coach, right? A coach of what? A Frisbee coach? A coach of what? Do you realize when they talk about complimentary football, like we ran the ball 30 times, when we passed the ball 30 times, isn't that great? Do you realize that's not a purely numerical goal? You realize what that means is the defense was forced to respect both the pass and the run. So that's why you roughly evened out 50-50. It's not mindlessly running the ball 30 times. I think he thinks it's mindlessly running the ball 30 times. I think that's what he thinks. From everything I'm hearing all these jerks say, I think they think you just mindlessly run the ball 30 times. I think that's what they think complimentary football is. Let me ask you a question. If that is the case, why doesn't Barry Sanders have a Super Bowl? Just run it. Just run it 30 times. Who cares? Just run it. Who cares? I don't know what exactly is in their brains. Or if they have any. What do you mean? Just run the ball, run the ball. Why don't you run the ball? Oh my God.
I don't have a problem with like pushing for that because we're not an average team, right? We're not the average team doesn't have the type of backfield that we have where you have potentially 3 guys that could start on teams, right?
Oh my goodness. He thinks this is Madden, dude. He thinks this is Madden. He thinks he's thinking of it like McCaffrey is a 99 running back. Jordan Mason is a 92 and Elijah Mitchell is an 87 or whatever. He thinks, therefore, we just run it. We just run it over and over. Let me ask you a question. If that worked, if that actually worked, why didn't we win the NFC Championship? Why didn't we win the NFC Championship if all you had to do was run the ball, run the ball, run the ball? How come? No answer. No answer. They don't know.
They expect you to go. Who freaking cares if they expect you to go to the left?
I'm sorry. I'm very perturbed. Can I just dispel one last misconception? The Eagles game this year, right? I'm sure you've heard many of these YouTube jerks say that, whoa, Kyle opened up passing and we didn't really get going until he realized we have to run the ball. You've heard that, right? Come on, Kyle. What's wrong with you, Kyle? That's what they were saying, right? And then Kyle, unlike them, who knew it all along, Kyle then realized that he had to run the ball. Right? That's the narrative that they're spinning, right? Think about the logic of that. They're smarter than Kyle Shanahan. They know more about offense than Kyle Shanahan. Think about that. But okay, let me dispel that narrative right now. We didn't actually have success on the ground until Brock Purdy completed that third down to Ayuk and started moving the ball in the passing game. Then Philly had to respect the pass. And then we had success in the running game. That actually is complementary football. That is the meaning of complementary football, not mindlessly running it 30, I run it 30 times. I have to complementary football. No, that's not complimentary football. That's bonehead. I don't even know where you get that.